Veteran politician Helen Zille, who has been suspended from the Democratic Alliance but is still the Premier of the Western Cape. She is joining us this morning from our parliamentary studios in the Western Cape. And we've been asking you for lots of tweets this morning. So let's just quickly take a look at some of the tweets and we'll talk to the Premier in just a few minutes' time. Here's one of the questions and the tweets coming in from our viewers. Mkize Norbert saying, does she consider resigning as a Premier? We'll certainly give that question to her. Another one from Mamidi saying, ask her how colonialism has liberated South Africa and who exactly benefited from it. That's one of the questions. Latta Enterprises, I think she must do the right thing and step down. And the last one, Kunkami is saying, please ask on how is she going to work with the DA as a Premier if she is suspended from party's political activities. Great questions that you've sent through. Helen Zille is our guest right now. Let's say good morning to her. Premier, very good morning to you. Thanks so much for joining us on the programme.
Very good morning to you and thank you.
Yeah, it's an absolute pleasure. All right, let's jump straight into it. And I think the great question to begin with is, you know, what did you mean by that, you know, your tweet on colonialism?
Well, it was part of a series. And in fact, I had just come back from Singapore and had noted all of the reasons for their extraordinary success in getting people out of poverty within one generation. And I was enumerating the reasons for that and got into some conversations with some of my Twitter followers. Now, one of the reasons that the Singaporeans will tell you directly for their success is that they took every single thing the colonialists left and leveraged it to build it into something much bigger and become part of a world economy. And that is exactly what I conveyed in my tweet. So I said, while colonialism was very negative, its legacy was not only negative. Sorry, can I just tell you, I'm getting terrible feedback over this, and I can't hear myself speak because it keeps on referring back to me, so I can't speak properly with this noise. So if you could fix the feedback, I'd be grateful.
Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you.
Let's just press pause. We don't want to miss any of this interview. So what we'll do is take a very quick break, and we'll fix that sound, the echo in your ear. It's very unpleasant. We'll come back to you after this. Please do stay tuned.
Water-wise, water is an essential need. The scarcity of it could lead to loss of many lives, including livestock, plants, and much more. It requires us to use it sparingly and responsibly in times of need, failing which our taps and sanitation will not function. For more on water and weather issues, stay tuned to News Today, every Friday at 4:45 Central African Time. SABC News, making you water-wise.
Many saying that the former minister is now endorsing Ramaphosa as the next president. Campaign time, Prof?
Yeah.
So early.
Let's at least accept that people have a right to expressing themselves in terms of who they support.
But what is lacking very seriously is that there is no that leadership role that is played by the leadership to say we haven't opened succession and let us deal with those that are campaigning openly, because we haven't opened it as the leadership of the ANC.
What we need in this country is that we need a ruling party or a leading party to be able to engage with issues that affect the people.
Our people campaign openly. It weakens the organization. In fact, it makes the policies of the ANC even more popular.
Stay tuned to Media Monitor and catch on analysts unpacking top stories every Sunday from 9 a.m.
Africa is getting more and more digitized, and people have to navigate through an increasingly